microfoam in matcha. Let's learn how to do it. By the way, I'm sure you've noticed me using a resin whisk to hold onto a microphone. We won't be using this simply because the bristles are a little bit too stiff. For the microphone, you want to be able to use a chasen, a bamboo one, that has soft, pliable tines or bristles because you need that to develop your matcha foam. Generally speaking, you do want to have a hot or a warm bowl because the matcha needs to be hot or warm to develop the froth maximally. You would want to choose a matcha that is decent quality. Look, it's not all about quality with foaming, but in general, you do want to make sure your matcha is relatively good quality or at least green enough that it will look aesthetic once you have made it. Now with microfoam, you will find that you can generate a lot of microfoam with a lot of matcha. So typically speaking, if you are making a matcha latte with about 4 to 6 grams, you are in the Goldilocks zone to make a thick layer of microfoam. But to start, you will notice that I haven't sifted my matcha, and that's because we don't necessarily have to, because all you have to do is add a little bit of water into your matcha to create this thick paste. See how thick that is? That's exactly what you want. It kind of looks like paint. Now you want to add another 40 to 50 mils of water. I'm gonna go 40 only. I would like to have a stronger flavor of matcha in the matcha latte. You can actually start whisking now rigorously like usual with the chasen. This will take another 20 to 30 seconds as well, depending on how efficient you are with the bamboo whisking method. Now, if you notice, as I'm whisking, I am tilting the bowl slightly to an angle so that my chasen will froth everything in that pool of liquid without you actually going left to right in a zigzag motion. So I'm just gonna turn it like this, boom. Now, once you feel like your matcha has been whisked, dissolved, and mixed properly, you can start to whisk the top layer of the matcha to break down any further bubbles. You see how smooth that is? Of course, that's what you want. But to get there, you must first make that thick paste and then add a little bit of water and then whisk the top until everything is dissolved.